Good morning, everyone. We know that a table has various fields, and these fields store the same type of data for all the records. A field type determines what type of data can be stored in a field and how it can be processed. A field has various properties called as field properties. These field properties determine and guides which type of data can be stored in the field. A field has various properties like entry required, length, decimal places, default value, and format. The first property is entry required. This property ensures that data cannot be skipped in the field for which this property is set to yes. That means it is a required field. The user has to enter and this value compulsorily. This field cannot be left blank in the table. The second is length field property. This property determines the maximum length the data can have in this field. The data in the field cannot exceed this limit. For example, if for the name we put the length field property to 20, that means the number of characters for the name cannot exceed 20 characters. The third property is decimal places field property. This property specifies the number of decimal places permitted in this field. We can use this property to display numbers differently from the way specified by the format property setting. For example, in the currency format, the default decimal places allowed is 2. But if I set for that currency type field, the decimal places equals to 4, that means that field can have decimal places up to 4 characters. The next property is default value property. The default value field property is used to specify the default value for a field or control. That is, the value which would get automatically entered in the field at the time of data entry. If someone is entering another value, he can overwrite it. And if someone is leaving that field blank, that default value would automatically entered in the field. When users add records to the table, they can either accept this default value or can enter their own value. For example, in the table of student records, if I enter the default city to Devas, that means whether we enter or not, the field would have the value Devas. If I want to overwrite, we can enter another city name and it would be overwritten. Next field property is format. Format field property is used to control the look of the data entered in the field. There are various settings for the format field property based on the type of data entered in the column. We will discuss first about the numeric or currency format. Various format settings for the number type of data is like these. When we select a number field from the category, these formats are visible in the format box. If we select general, it means it displays the number as entered. If we select -1, 2, 3, 4, it means that for sign presentation of the numbers, especially for the negative numbers, the negative sign would be added. -1234.12 means that the sign representation of the field would be there with 2 decimal places. And similarly, other categories have their own description. For the category %, the formats are shown here. For the currency, we can use either the thousand separator and displays negative numbers with the minus sign. The various formats are shown here. If we choose red color, that means the negative values would be shown in the red color. The face color would be red. If we choose the first format, that is -RS, 1234, it means signed amount would be represented with no decimal places. If we choose the second, that is minus Rs 1234.00, signed amount would be represented with two decimal places. In both these cases, Rs would be prefixed. If we choose minus Rs 1234 it means signed amount would be represented with two decimal places. But if any whole number amount is entered, in place of decimals, it would show two hyphens after the decimal point. If we select minus 1234.00 INR, in this case the format is same, the number would be represented with two decimal places, but in place of prefixing Rs, it would be suffixing INR at the end. The next number format is scientific. It is used as the representation of the numbers in scientific notation, especially the larger numbers. It has two variations. The first, minus 1.23e plus 003, means the numbers would be represented in scientific notation with exponent having up to 3 digits. Second variation is minus 1.23e plus 03. Here exponents would have up to 2 digits only. The next is fractions. This format allows fractional values. It also has two variations. Minus 1.234 1 by 8 allows single digit fraction. Second variation, minus 1234 10 by 81 allows two digit fractions. Next is text. This format of numbers is used when we need to add some alphabets or some text along with the numbers. In these type of formats, we need to specify the text which would be added along with its placement. That means either before or after the text. The placement of the numbers is specified through the @ sign. So these were all various variations and formats for the numeric data. Now for the text field type, means for the field types where we have set the data type or field type text, the format simply shows the text. For the fields where we have set the field type as date, it shows dates in different formats, such as long date, where we can write Monday, September 14, 2020, or the short dates such as 091420, and many other formats are there which are displayed in the box. Total 23 different date formats are available to choose from. Next is time field type. It is used for the fields where we have chosen the data type time. This format is for time type fields and it shows the time in different time formats such as long time, where we specify hours, minutes and seconds, or in the short time where we specify only the hours and minutes. In the long time, we specify the AM and PM also, and short time uses the 24-hour clock. Total 9 different time formats are available to choose from. Next is Boolean, which is used for the Boolean field type, and it shows zero values as false and non-zero values whether it is positive or negative as true. For example, if we enter 0.0, it would be false, whereas any other value, let it be 18, let it be 23.45, let it be 2675, it would be true. So these were various field properties. Now, using these field properties, we can put certain data validation. Data validation refers to the process of ensuring that only valid data as per the set norm should be allowed in the table. The data that does not meet the specifications should be discarded. Means we are putting certain validation, we are putting certain obligation which should be followed. If the rules are not obeyed, they would be discarded. By setting the field properties, we can define the rules or norms for the data that is allowed in the table. One such is entry required property. If entry required property is yes for a field, then user must enter that value in that field during data entry. Other field when entry required is no can be skipped in the data entry. For the skipped values, base automatically enters the null value. So, by setting the property entry required to yes for a field, we ensure that no null value is inserted in that field. For example, at certain places you might have seen while filling the form some other required fields. If we are not entering the values in these fields, we are not allowed to save the data. Such is called as data validation. So, base validates the data in this field as per the setting of the field property entry required. Thus, the field properties allows us to set rules or norms as per which data is validated before it is entered in the data table. So, field properties are the instruments for data validation. Take another example. For example, for the password field, if I set the length property to 10, that means the password of a form should not exceed 10 characters. If anybody is doing that, it would not be allowed. So again, we are putting an obligation. We are validating before the data is entered in the table. To set these properties, we have to open the table in the design view.